Hey guys, it's me Crypto Phantom, and today is day one of 365 days of bootcamp. Okay, so I have been trading for 3 years probably, but because of inconsistent, no discipline, and over trading, I lost so much money. So like, I thought this I will lock in myself for these 365 days, 2 hours daily discipline. I even have gym. I even i'm i'm also going to gym for 2 3 hours because gym is so important, because if you have good body represent that you have good discipline. So going to gym is also gonna help you make your personality and your gym and your discipline. So let's go on. What's our day one plan? Okay. So I got here a bunch of things. Let me make it big. So today, day one plan, bootcamp. A today objective is build discipline, start structured learning, remove emotional trading habit. Focus is not profit, focus is learning, consistency and control. So what are we gonna do today? We have bunch of things prepared. For example, trading education, which is gonna last 30 to 45 minutes, SMC course, mindset session, and chart observation. For example, in trading education, we're gonna study Trading in the Zone book by Mark Douglas, and it's basically teaches us trader psychology and emotional control. And by the way, prepare yourself for a notebook to write down important thing that we learned today, because it's important. We have bunch of book planned out throughout the blue boot camp. We got 4 books, but we will talk about it later. Book is really important because it teaches you about so many kind of things. Because for example, me, I learned whole SMC course and AOX method. But like, I also made money, because I made bunch of money, but I could not control the money and I lost it all in a second. For example, I was able to turn 300 euro to 12,400 euro, but I lost it all because I was not disciplined and I was over trading and copy trading. So a this book is gonna teach us how to control emotional and psychology behind the every trades. And SMC course, I know that bunch of people they complain, okay, SMC, ICT, everything is scam. It's just remodeling of 19 or 18 books by Sir Horanson. But I think SMC, I don't think strategy as absolute, but I think strategy as your edge against the market. Like, everybody has their edge against the market because they know psychology, they know risk management, they have emotional control. I already learned SMC 2 to 3 times, already watched whole video, already took bunch of lesson here, bunch of what did I learn. I have everything here, but I'm going to learn again because this is reset. This is reset. Everything I know past 3 years, I will forget everything, and I'm gonna learn again. And third, we're gonna do is mindset lesson. I'm gonna talk with you guys like what's trading, how can you focus, build a mindset, because I have 3 to 4 years worth of information, because I have been through a lot of things. So this is the third. The fourth one is we're gonna do chart observation. We're gonna open BTC, Forex, or some different kind of market. I only trade personally. I only trade gold, Chow USD, metals, but sometimes bit crypto is also good. But for crypto is more choppy because Trump says something, the market is gonna Trump market is gonna pump or dump. So crypto is more risky, and metals also is risky because some badass news come or some whole manipulation going inside. It also fucks the trade. We're gonna learn in this we're gonna learn about how market works, because I have 3 years worth of knowledge. But it's not like I'm saying I'm beginner. I have knowledge, quite a bit of knowledge. So we're gonna learn today all of this, okay? So let's start with trading in the zone book. I'm gonna pause the recording for a moment. Okay, here we are. This is the book, Trading in the Zone. Master the market with confidence, discipline, and winning attitude, by Mark Douglas. This is just a bunch of things. This book is dedicated to all the traders I have had the pleasure of working with over the last 18 years as a trading coach. Each of you, in your unique way, is a part of insight and guidance this book will provide to those who choose to trade from a confident, disciplined, and consistent state of mind. Okay, let's start. This is what we want to hear. Confident, disciplined, and consistent state of mind. But trading is hard. Like trading will make you mentally exhausted. Your mind, like there will be multiple time in your life that you will think, why I am doing it. I want to give up. I don't want this because this hurts so much. Let me say you one thing, guys. We all work hard. If we are disciplined, we are confident, we work hard, like we sacrifice. For example, I'm 15 years old. I don't go out, I don't go to party, nor I don't think about women, nor pleasure, nor some fucking porn shit. I don't think nothing. I just want to do something in my life until I have time. Because trading pays you out lot. If you dedicate your time and everything, it gives you the future to do anything, the freedom. Just think. You are traveling in a country, just with the help of a laptop and a Wi-Fi, you can trade from anywhere in the world. And you can win any amount of money. This is what trading about. The freedom. It's not about money. It's about the freedom to do whatever you want. Let's start. Okay, we got bunch of roadmap. Like in which chapter what? So we're gonna study chapter 1 today. The road to success, fundamental, technical, or mental analysis. In the beginning, fundamental analysis, the shift to technical analysis, the shift to mental analysis. Okay, let's go chapter 1. Okay, the shift to mental analysis 4. Okay, by the way, if you really want to read this book, you got a bunch of PDF to download throughout the internet, Google, Chrome, anywhere. You can just search Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, free PDF download, epic something, and you can download it. Or you got audiobook in YouTube. You can search Trading in the Zone audiobook, and you can listen it while driving a car or gym or whatever you want. But I will not read it. Okay, I will just read in my mind, and When I think of something important, I will tell you guys, okay? So let's start. I will point with my mouse where I am right now. This one here is a good example. Like the mindset is very foreign when compared with the way our life experience teaches us to think about the world. Like it's just a great, so great book. Like you got a bunch of things. Let's read. And this year, that 95% failure rate makes sense when you consider how most of us experience life using skill learn as we grow. By the way, we all learn something in our life. We all fail sometimes. Like for example, if you are in a grade school or sport, we all fail, but we eventually grow up. Like because we study, we work hard, and we move up. That's the same way with the trading. Trading is not about, okay, I will learn this strategy. It will obviously work because I dedicated my time in this. No, that doesn't how the trading works. Trading is dedication and so much learning. Like it's mental game. It's all about mental game. How you think it. Let's start. and your view have. When it comes to trading, however, it turns out that the skill we learn to earn high marks in school, advance our career, and create relationships with other people, the skills we are taught that should carry us throughout life, turn, turn out to be inappropriate for trading. It's the same thing. If you if you use this thing in trading, you will always lose. When you are trading, your mind should be emotionless, and your mind should be complete a baby mind, like you got no sense of nothing, but only trading, this is what trading is. When you are trading, don't think about different stuff, because it will haunt you, and it can make your trade bad. So let's start. Here we have, this is also different, this is also good. Traders, we find out, must learn to think in terms of probabilities and to surrender all the skill we have acquired to achieve in virtually every aspect of our lives. Like, just as I said, strategy is, like, you should not depend just in your strategy. It's, trading is the game of probabilities, like when you trade because maybe your edge your strategy has given you the signal that, okay, this may turn out what I'm thinking. That's your edge. So believe, if you don't believe in your edge, you're gonna lose. So please believe in your edge, okay? So this is all a brief presentation. Let's move on. Here, for example, here it says that goal of any trader is to turn profit on a regular basis, yet so few people ever really make consistent money as trader. What accounts for the small percentage of traders who are constantly successful? To me, the determining factor is psychological. The consistent winner thinks differently from everyone else. This is so true because, like, the small percentage of trader who always win because they have good edge, and their psychology and the way that they think is so good. Like there are people, like, just with the basic strategy, like liquidity sweep, or higher, or liquidity grab, or just with this simple strategy, they make money. So every strategy matters. If you can make money, it's work. So nothing is bad, nor, like, don't ever believe if someone says their strategy gives you 90 to 900 win rate. There is no proven strategy that gives this kind of win rate. Even the machine can't do that kind of win rate. Like 50 is good, is so good in the market, Most people have 30 to 35 win rate or much. These are people who are professional, like the successful trader, you know. Bro, my Siri is tripping. Let's just start. Okay, this is the part where it hits differently. I had lost nearly everything I owned. My losses were the result of both my trading activities and my ex exorbitant lifestyle, which demanded that I make a lot of money as a trader. Like, this is true. Like, there are people like you, for example. I lost around $7,000 right now, upward to $7,000 in the span of 2 years. I did meme coin, I did pocket option, I got scammed bunch of time in pocket option. Pocket option is so fake, you will never win money there because you see bunch of people in live stream like they're winning 20, 30,000 euro dollars, but it's all fake. And and meme coin trading was, I traded at 2023, 22, probably 23, when it was booming. I did make money in crypto trading, like meme coin trading. There was time when I lost, but it was bunch of scam, bro. Like somebody hacked my wallet and took all my money. And after that, I never touched meme coin trading. And right now, and I tried bunch of funded account. I bond whole lot of funded account in FTMO funded company FTMO, and I blew a bunch of accounts and I started trading at XNext. I was able to turn $300 in 300 euro into 12,400 euro and lost it in in 3 days. I was able to turn that money into 12,000, and at the third day, same night, because of, I think it was when the gold broke $4,000, I put it sale and market started pumping down my all my money out. So that's the case. And by the way, what do I think of? And so what I want to say is the losses are in a, like, we gonna lose every time, you know. Trading is all about wins and gain. Win lose, win lose, win lose. Like, if somebody is losing, another person is making money. Somebody is making money from other people losses, you know. And and you gotta be someone who profited from some other people losses. And you may lose a lot of money at the beginning, but if you stay consistent, disciplined, it's all gonna pay out, you know. So we are here to learn it. So let's start. So here it says every moment is unique, meaning every age and outcome is truly a unique experience. Like you gotta understand that your age should have a meaning and it should be unique. Like, and you don't have to fear that what, like, if I'm learning bad strategy or not. You have to believe in your age. Like, this age is what gonna make you a, which is gonna help you make decision in the market and everything. Let's read. Trading in the zone represent a serious psychological approach to becoming a consistent winner in your trading. I do not offer a trading system. I'm more interested in showing you how to think in the way necessary to become a profitable trader. I assume that you already have your own system, your own edge. You must learn to trust your edge. The edge means there is a higher probability of one outcome than another. The greater your confidence, the easier it will be to execute your trades. This book is designed to give you the insight and understanding you need about yourself and the nature of trading, so that actually doing it become more easy, simple, and stress-free as when you are just watching the market and thinking about doing it. In order to determine how well you think like a trader, take the following attitude survey. There are no right or wrong answer. Your answer are an indication of how consistent your current mental framework is with the way you need to think in order to get the most out of your trading. Let's start. Attitude survey. First, to make money as a trader, you have to know that the market is going to do what you have to know what the market is going to do next. Agree or disagree? Agree. Because if you don't know what market is going to do, how you gonna make money, bro? Two, sometimes I find myself thinking that there must be a way to trade without having to take a loss. Like every trader in the world, they think how to make trade without having to take loss. This is something that everybody do. Like they don't want to lose money, but they want to win money without losing. Everyone wants to do it, but no one is successful. Three, making money as a trader is primarily a function of analysis. Yes, it's all about analysis and the depth of market. Four, process are an unavoidable component of trading. Agree, because people will even a profitable trader will lose more than the wins, but he's because since he follows the perfect risk to management, his wins are bigger than all the losses combined. 5. My risk is always defined before I enter a trade. Yeah, because in risk to management, this is always necessary. How much you are willing to risk to gain. Like for example, like like this is your win, this is your lose, and if you put like this is basically candle, okay, candle formation. This is weak, like box, market taps out, goes. You are putting your stop loss in this, but you have this big gain. This is all gains. Your loss is this, but you have big gains. This is fundamental. Let's read. Pause. Okay, I just had some problem. Okay, I'm back. Let's drink some water. So okay, 6. In my mind, there is always a cost associated with finding out what the market may do next. Obviously, agree, because like what you gonna lose and to gain. I already said it. 7. I would not even bother putting the next trade if I wasn't sure that it was going to be a winner. Like like for example, this thing, if you have a edge and you trust your edge so much, Just as this book said that confident, if you have confidence in your age, and just bro, just put the trade. If you have if you are confident enough, just put the trade. Okay, there is no need to be a pussy. Hate. The more a trader learns about the market, how they behave, the easier it will be for him to execute his trade. This is true, I agree. Because if a trader, for example, if a good trader who has been there for 6 7 years, 7 years, obviously he have deeper knowledge and he is more mature. And since he had taken probably about thousand of trades, he's he will have more confidence than a person who just started. Okay, so I agree. 9. My methodology tells me exactly under what market condition to either enter or exit a trade. Obviously agree, because whatever your strategy, whatever however your strategy is, based on that, a it's like, I don't know, some people, for example, they take immediately trade. But bro, every time when you are taking trade, look at the hourly time frame, 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, and everything. And before taking trade, think if all your strategy and your edge are aligned with this trade that you are taking. If it agrees, then take the trade, bro. 10. Even when I have a clear signal to reverse my position, I find it extremely difficult to do. Even when I have a clear signal to reverse my position, I find it extremely to do. It's all about risk management, psychology, and emotional control. Obviously agree, bro. 11. I have sustained period of consistent success, usually followed by some fairly drastic drawdowns in my equity. Agree. This one is agree. Too well. When I first started trading, I would describe my trading methodology as haphazard, meaning some success in between a lot of pain. This is all that traders suffer through this, bro. We all should agree this, because we all went through those with those with those constant night where we are not even sleeping. We are always like all the successful trader, they have been through this throughout a week, a month, where they didn't even have proper sleep, like all those night without proper sleep, like thinking how his life is gonna move out. So agree, all the successful trader went through those immense pain, while psychology or emotionally. I myself also went through a lot of pain, but like this is our reset. We're gonna learn everything. I mean, by the end of 2027, you're gonna see different person. Okay, but like for example, throughout half of the season, probably in 6 months, I'm gonna buy some funded account, because we need to pass that. Guys, we're gonna speed up some the video because it's getting long. Okay. I often find myself feeling that the market are against me personally. This happens to a lot of people. Like when they don't follow their ace, their strategy, they just follow because their emotion and their mind are not controlled. They end up losing the trade. This all happen because there are many times like we find perfect strategy, it's working, and the market goes that way, but like we end up not taking that trade, and that make us feel bad, and you suddenly enter in middle of trade and you get fucked up by the market. So I agree with this. Agree, bro. Like past emotional wound is very difficult to heal. 15 I have. We all should agree with this because, for example, when I made bunch of money, I never took it out. I always had there to make trading, to do trade. That was my biggest mistake because if you gain something, you should take money from that, from that market, to enjoy with it. If you just have all those money there for nothing, that will fuck off, So always, whenever you have successful trade, take those money out, bro. Enjoy, or take some percentage and leave some percentage that broker. Agree, just as I said before. Disagree. Market only fucks people who are not playing with their age and who are just like market works in a human mind. Like if you are really in deep with the trading, you know that the market always hunt people with small capitals, like market moves suddenly, like not normal, not normal way. So market works in that algorithm, like human mind algorithm, like. So if you want to win money in this game, you have to think in different way. If you think like a normal person, okay, market is gonna go up, I'm gonna put trade, you're gonna get fucked, bro. In I trade, I usually try to stay focused in one time frame. Agree. Be- Disagree, because one time frame, you should not focus in only one time frame, because like for example, in 1 hour time frame, the market is moving up. No, I mean, if you look at the smaller time frame, like 1 minute or 15-minute time frame, you will see that market is going down. But you think, oh, market is going to a sell side, like a market is changing its direction from bullish to from bullish. Market is going from bullish to down, like a, how do you say, bullish, like basically people at, if you see at the lower time frame, 15 minute and something, you will find like pattern like bullish bullish sentiment, or like people when they look in the smaller time frame, they look at the bullish, how what the market is doing today, bullish or bearish. And if you look in the 1 minute time frame, you will probably see, oh, market is crashing, it's gonna go bearish. But if you go to like higher time frame, like 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, or 1 day, you will see that market is just normal, it's moving normally up. But one in those, based on that, people lose money because they don't know how to use higher time frame. Because if you look throughout the higher time frame, you can see exactly where the market is gonna move. So that also, take it as a lesson. Trading successful requires a degree of mental flexibility far beyond the scope of trading. Is stressful, it's mentally exhausted, like it takes a lot of mental power take a trade. Bro, if you don't, if you normal people can't survive in this game of trading. Only people with special mind, like dumb, like some, like when you see a successful trader, you will just think, what the fuck? That this guy, he looks like psychopath, or he's just mentally ill or what? Like that's the first expression of normal people reacting to trader. Like because they are not right in in their mind. Same as me, bro. I'm so people call me a yeah, like he's so different. Like he's not normal. Like people say I'm not normal. Fuck, man. Like I am like that. Like those like that. That's how the trader are. Okay, 20. Yeah, agree. Most of the time, you already know where the market is gonna move, but you can't take the trade because you you are scared that maybe it will go a not in your favor and it can hit your stop loss. But if you have trust, confidence in your edge, then this is agree, like you can overcome this this kind of situation. Next one, there are many times. This is true. Most of the time, when you like, I also trade most of the time. I already know the market is already will not go higher than this, but you still are on this trade because you know that you think that it's gonna go higher, but it doesn't go high. It basically goes down and it ends up hitting your stop loss. Agree with this. This is normal because all the people in the world, that those who trade, they always think how much money I make in a trade, and they never feel satisfied because they always want to make more money because this is the nature of human mind. And this is why we are reading this book because we want to control our mind, human nature, and our psychology and mindset, like, because this will help us. Like not, we should not focus on the money we are making in trading. Like we should focus how our trading is going, because if you focus on money, you're gonna lose. Now, next one. When this is same, bro. All the people in the world, they think how much money they're gonna make in that single trade. Yeah, just as I said multiple times, believe in your strategy and your edge. Bro, basically whole internet in my head because I will basically be a god. Like I have instant, like I have all those information in second, millisecond. I can take trade faster than any machine. This is agree because trader will always think about market, how they wanna prefer, like they wanna do things. This is same with everybody, bro. Like you are always afraid that if I don't trade this trade out, you miss out, and when the trade is already up, you enter in middle and it fucks you up. So please beware of this. Like who doesn't want their trade to be perfect? Because if some, like, I have a I have a thing where whenever I take a trade, that trade should be examined and all the psychology, mindset, human nature checked, for 20 minutes, like before I take trade for 20 minutes, I will think why I am taking this trade, if it's aligned with my strategy, with my age, and how the market is moving, bullish, bearish, and in which time frame we are in, New York, Asian, or London session. And we're gonna look through everything before taking trade, so it turns out in our favor more than it is. Yeah, yes. This is, everybody thinks this. 30. Because most trader, they don't have this control over their mind and their psychology, like they don't know the reason behind this, why the market is moving. And most people end up losing money because they either get in the middle of the trade, or they don't know the psychology behind, or they just trade because they want to, because they don't have proper edge, strategy, or control over their nature. And they are not even able to keep what they make because they want to make more money, and that's when they end up making more trades and they lose. Okay, we're gonna read this and today lesson finish. Okay, in the trading in the zone. Acknowledgement. I would especially like to thank all the traders who bought the signed limited edition. This is this is acknowledging. Oh, okay. This is where the chapter starts. In tomorrow day 2, we're gonna read this. Okay. Now, okay, since we already did education, we will move on to SMC course. SMC course, it's probably gonna be 20 to 30 minutes. Let's go. Hey guys, so this is our SMC lesson, first lesson. So let's look at it. It's a YouTube video, okay? I'm looking at this video, and when I'm looking at this video, I will explain to you guys what this video is saying, okay? So in this video, he's basically explaining a smart money concept, and let's see. In 3 to 4 weeks, you can learn whole SMC. Basically, this video is saying this, okay? So basically, right now, this video is saying that he's gonna explain to us a money concept, and you can look. There are a bunch of videos of smart money concept in YouTube. You can watch any videos, but since this is my boot camp of learning, then I'm gonna learn, like in my video. So let's go. So he's basically saying why the smart money concept is important. Smart money concept only works in every market. For example, W pattern or M pattern. Smart money concept lets you learn this. In all the price action trader gets trapped in M pattern or W pattern, and we all gonna learn this. Now he will show you what will happen in the market. There are two kind of trader: retail trader and institutional trader, buyer seller or banks or for like banks or hedge fund or whoever. They are the people who trade with more quantity rather than small quantity. While retail trader trade in 1, 2 or 10 lot or 20 lot, institutional trader trade with 500 lot, 1000 lot or much more bigger lot. So these are the both kind of participate who works in the market: retail and hedge fund, banks, and those who trade with thousands of lots. But those who move the market are the big players. Those who do and the what the big player do? Big player trap the retail trader, and how they trap it. We're gonna learn today. They make it hammer or star or double pattern or M pattern. They trap the retail trader there and move the market opposite to them. In this kind of situation and this kind of place, all the retail trader gets trapped, in double pattern, M pattern, head and shoulder, or whichever thing that you are taught. For example, you are taught that whenever W pattern neckline is broke and wait for retest and enter the trade. But who is gonna say why it's gonna go up? Like there is no logic behind it. The buying move came from down, like not from up. Like buying move already came from down. Like for example, most people will say wait a little bit, like the color blue. Wait a little bit, wait for the W pattern to break this and wait for it to retest on this resistance zone and enter the trade. But why should we enter here? Why? Why don't we enter here? Why we should know that the real buying came from down, not from here. That's the thing that he's explaining right now. I already watched multiple time his video, but it is he speaking Spanish, like he doesn't speak if he speaks in different language, not in English. So let's watch. Let me delete this. Alright. So he basically saying that most of the people they are taught, okay, broke, this line broke, retest and enter here trade and wait for the market to go up. But that doesn't happen. Like what the institutional player do is that they trap all the buyers here, but they are already in the trade from here and instead of this being a buying signal, they make it look like this, but boom, all their stop loss is done, all their money is done. Like, they play well. And he's not saying that it doesn't work, the W pattern doesn't work, or the M pattern doesn't work, or different kind of pattern doesn't work. It works, but out of out of 10, it only works 1 or 2 out of 10. So it's very rare that it works. And what the institutional trader do is that they make this chart pattern to work, so the retail trader still believes in this. So 2 out of 10 or 1 out of 10, it works because they want you to believe that it still works, and you put trade against that, so they can manipulate and liquidate you. He is saying that SMC is a smart money concept, like it's a concept, and SMC full form is smart money concept. Okay. So he basically saying that big players, what they do is, instead of putting whatever money, before they put money, they plan out very well, and they position themselves in a good place. But what do the retail trader do? Like, they enter wherever or in whichever trade that they think that they're gonna win money, and they get fucked up by the market. So he basically saying like what I used to say, like most retail traders lose money because they don't have the good system, they don't have the good edge and good structure strategy, or and like they don't have risk management, emotional, like they don't control themselves good. And the good trader, they always win because they have already figured out everything, which makes them profitable in this way. So he basically said that smart money concept is that the smart way that you put your money in. Smart money concept works how, like, from bottom, he puts trade from bottom and sells at top, and when he sells from top, he takes he takes trade from top, he exit trade from bottom. This is in the buy position. So he's basically saying that today we are going to learn how the smart money concept works. He said that in his smart money concept we have structure mapping, liquidity, structure mapping, liquidity, um, smart money trap, order block, FPG. By the way, you guys should copy the information in your notebook. I already have mine all copied. I already on this, so order order block FBG equal high equal lows, point of interest, supply and demand zone. All this thing will come inside smart money concept, and we're gonna learn all these. This is just overview, and we're gonna learn more deep of smart money. He's gonna show us how the people get trapped inside the market. But smart money concept trader one already knows how they're gonna trap the people and how they're gonna see market in the future. We all think that why market goes down, it consolidates, it goes up, and it goes down again. Why this market? Why this thing happens, and why this? How this works? This is known as a smart money concept, and he is stating that that circle area with all. He is saying that all the order that institution placed here, it pushed the market here. And for example, if you see there is a wick, this is like invalid wick, and market whenever this created, market always tends to come to feel this, like this place. It goes up, it passed, created liquid equal high, goes, this is all liquidity. Use pump, goes up, equal high. Here is like resistance, equal high, drop. All these are liquidity again. Downs confirm this week. From here, the market tends to go up. Normally market works like that, but nowadays market doesn't work like this because the choppy market, we got bunch of news, bunch of Donald Trump tweet or some big war or something happens. Market doesn't work like this nowadays, but 2 3 years ago at 2022-21 it used to work great. Now not. He's basically saying that market without liquidity will never move because liquidity is a fuel for market, and if there is no stop loss of buyer or seller, market will never move. He's basically saying that after market did that big fall, why didn't it go even more down? Why it reversed and did more than 50% retraced? This is all the smart money concept trap, because as you can see here, for example, this fall, huge fall happened, but market could have gone much lower. But why it didn't go up? Basically went up. It created higher, lower, higher, lower, higher, lower trend line, and all the people who were in this trade taken down, killed. Same with this. Again, all the sellers in in question of minutes all got taken down. Same with the buyer. This is basically like trap zone. As you can see, this is basically trap zone. We got this trap zone where people are getting trapped. And the big moments, big moves always happen in short time. Whenever there is big fall, market always tends to do 50 or 60% retracement. Like as you can see, huge move again. Here, as you can see, is just basically sweep the liquidity, move up, but again down. He's saying basically right now, if there is a seller here, where the stop loss is gonna be? Here, in this high or in this high, or so. But market came again, and it took all the stop loss. Like boom, 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 all their stop loss gone. Question of 10 minutes. As you can see, he basically explaining right now how the market took all the sell stop loss. AMD, it's already AMD is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. This is accumulation zone, this is manipulation move, and people thought that market will go bullish. And distribution, people thought that market will go up, but it did opposite, it go down. This is trap. This is smart money concept. Like if you learn smart money concept, you can learn how the traps work, how the people get trapped. And we're gonna learn again. Like this is our first day one. So guys, as you know, we just finished watching first SMC episode, and basically we learned bunch of things like AMD, accumulation, distribution, manipulation, a break of structure. Like we didn't learn this structure, but basically this episode one was like presentation, and we learned that how people get trapped and what market tends to do. Let us see. For example, the same thing happened here in gold. Like if we go like a little bit higher time frame, like same move happen here. So let me do this. Same thing happened here. Like look at this. Huge crash and market recovered. Like if this is 100% cash, it recovered like 70%, 70%, just starting in this zone, started to consolidate. Here it created higher, like a trend line zone, and in second all the buyer who were sitting here gets cooked. And again other move came. Here you can see some, we can mark this as a rejection zone. Huge drop came. Again some drop. Seller thought it will go down, it will earn this or this or this zone, but nothing that crazy happened. It went up. All the sellers who were here, all their stop loss went out. Like accumulation zone. Accumulation zone. I will mark this as A. A. Manipulation, accumulation, manipulation, and all this move again, distribution. Because if you see here, basically haunted this, like haunted this point here. The market again reverse fast. Like this structure, like SMC is so basic, but people say you will never earn money, but in a higher time frame maybe it works. But we are retail trader, we only trade on lower time frame. This works, this proves that it works. If we see other time frame also, same thing. Use dump little, like this is not the one. Use dump retracement, again crash, move up. All these things tend to happen in the market, like it's so choppy market. So your is it. Today we learned trading in the zone 30 to 40 minutes, and SMC course, not 60 minutes, but it was just episode 1. I want to take it slowly, not that fast. Mindset. Throughout the video I talked deeply about market and everything. This one is also complete. And chart observation also done. So that's the video for today, guys. Hope you enjoy it. This is day 1 complete. Today day 1 complete. We did everything. uh, by the way, let me say you this again. This is, I only want people to learn from my video. Like this bootcamp is basically my reset plan, like where I'm going to learn from nothing to a profitable trader. Every journey is documented in my YouTube video, and everything. For example, I got multiple playlists in my YouTube channel like SMC course or motivation video. Everything which I got there, it will be published in different, like the full content is gonna be in the one day 1 to 365 days playlist. And for example, in each day we will see different thing like 30 minutes maybe like trading in the zone book. And for example, if you just want to look at the book content, I will cut this video in a different part to post this directly in a, I got different playlist in my YouTube, okay, like book playlist where I'm gonna share like video of what kind of thing I learned from a book, and SMC playlist where I post a video of how I will learn SMC and what's the key point of that video, and I will explain myself what I learned. And in the full video where you can see all my video, whole video, and the complete raw video, and follow for my journey, how it will end at the day 365. I'm so excited for that. Like this content is for the people who are like lost and everything, just like as me, and they want to restart again in this world of finance. This world of finance is so crazy, like it mentally exhausted, and it requires more energy than any job in the world. But if you can focus and if you can put your time in this will pay huge. And if you are disciplined and consistent, you're gonna dominate this world. So hope you enjoy this. Okay, see you in the day 2.